me just check to see if I am live. You are live, it says. All right, so let me know if you can see it, or when you can see it. All right, so I'm just gonna... I haven't done one of these since we did it last, frankly, and so it's been a long time. It's Trapsis, Trapsis. So, yeah, we're live now, and I'm not going to ham it up as much this time because I thought we'd just get right into it. But today we have, again, Jay Miller, and we're going to do some drawing. And let me just bring up the Skype thing. So today's, for the first time, I'm broadcasting using an iPad in Procreate. So I'm excited to try this. I just figured out how to set this up so I could broadcast what I'm drawing on the iPad to to YouTube and other places. So let me know when you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, cool. Great, and you can see you, I'm sure. All right, man. It's been a while. So what have you been up to?
Well, let's see what I've been up to. I'm working on just a lot of anatomy study lately. So I've been working through Michael Hampton.
Great book. I have that too.
I'm working through his book. He kind of bouncing around between Bridgman and Michael Hampton. So just kind of a little bit of everything. Trying to take a break from creating so much and really just work on the skill.
Uh-huh. Well, the last stuff you put out on Instagram was really, really rocking it. In fact, I can see the page you're working on there. You know, where you got the source.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. Everything is making more and more sense to me as time goes on, and it's just kind of a slow meandering process.
yeah, it always is, isn't it? But it's neat that you're taking a break from creating stuff too. I always tend to vacillate between really trying to learn a lot and then trying to say, you know what, I got to get back to doing something. And I'm not sure whatever if there's a right or wrong way to do anything. I think it's just whatever works for you individually, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I see it.
So
Yeah, no, I might try and do something a little different tonight, so I might put the learning away and I don't know, hammer away at something. Especially if we're on here, right?
absolutely, yeah. So what are you thinking?
I don't know. I kind of want to just pick a character and go for it and see how far I can get while we're chatting.
Cool.
So maybe I'll just kind of do some random research here on different characters and see what I can find and come up with.
Awesome. Yeah, I kind of feel in the same way. This thing I started a little while back, but just based on a reference sketch for a pose, which I've been finding that it's, for me anyway, it's the best way to start. And I don't know. I guess I'm not as confident with my anatomy skills per se.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the only thing I'm doing. Is just kind of studying anatomy and gesture and structure and form, and so I'm kind of not doing anything else.
Cool. So now that you're thinking about it, what do you want to do?
For this,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to do some dark Phoenix.
Ooh. Very cool. That was the theme of one of the jams at Matt's.
Oh, was
Yeah.
it?
He just, I think he randomly picked it. You know, with his new place, he's got comics just kind of lying around now.
That's cool though.
Have you been to that place yet?
No, I haven't.
The Hideout.
Is it cool? Is it a cool spot?
It's neat. You know, it's got a lot of Funko Pop stuff, which I mean, I don't much care for it. I got a few, you know, that I've gotten as gifts and everything. I guess they're kind of fun. But this guy, I mean, most of the store is devoted. It just lines the walls. And then there are some neat collectibles there as well. And then the comics area is kind of off to the side, and it's really just a grab bag. So it's not. I guess the back wall, it does have newer comics, but mostly it's just an unorganized mess. But it's kind of fun because you can go exploring, and you can find some treasures in there. But I always, you know, I go in there and I get the sense that comics aren't the aren't the main driver for what they're selling.
Yeah, and sometimes that happens, I guess.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you got to go with what sells, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Right. This digital stuff is still very new to me.
I want to get the iPad and stuff. Try to continue learning with that, but I mean, I just have so much to learn with just regular, um, just everything regularly. So I'm just sticking with this for now.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
I like the feel of the pencil too.
I got to say that's one thing that that you don't get with the with the digital stylus. It doesn't have the same feel, and particularly this thing with there's no coating on the. I have the cheap iPad, and it doesn't have a coating, so it feels like you're just kind of slipping on glass. So, but I think if you get the more expensive iPad, it's a little bit of a different experience, a different feel.
I can't remember which one I had, but I had one for a while, and now I have a different one, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
Oh, you had an iPad?
Yeah, I had one for a while, and I just wasn't using it, just because like almost my skill just wasn't there, so I sold it.
Uh,
So I might be, and now I had to get another one for this other job I tried out at one point. Um, so I have it, and it's kind of like, well, I have it, I might as well try and use it for something.
yep.
So that'll kind of be the next thing, is getting that all rigged up and see if I can make anything happen with that.
Did you have the pencil to go with it?
Yes. Yeah. I really liked it.
Yeah. So I'm used to a Surface Pro, which has its own stylus, and it is a bit of a different feel. This actually feels more solid. I actually like it a lot more.
Mm.
Have you always held your hand that way?
No, no, this is something I started doing recently. Um, because um, I feel like holding my pencil like this really helps me look at like the big picture.
Uh huh.
Um, because previously I was holding it too aggressively, and my face was always up here.
So you're missing what you're doing. The whole, like you say, the big picture, right?
Yeah, and so now I feel like it's so much easier for me to sketch things out and have the proportions look a lot closer to what I want them to be. Because if I get too micro and I get too hard with my pencil, not only can I not erase everything when I want to ink it, but it's also like like the handle look good, but it'll be completely out of proportion with everything else.
Yeah, I find that to be the case when I'm doing eyes too. It's funny because one will end up being bigger than the other, and it proportionally speaking, because I'm so focused in on one eye.
Yeah,
You kind of have to look at both.
it's easy to do. Like doing that. Unfortunately, it's easy to happen, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I've just been, just kind of, watching artist interviews and stuff, and just kind of reading about it. I'm like, that's the level I need to get to. Like, I need to get comfortable with holding the pen the pencil that way. So
Right. Ugh, just get these jaggies. Gotta fix this. That actually holding this thing correctly is something I have to work on as well, because I'm just not getting those nice smooth lines.
yeah, like that. The other thing is like, prior, I never really practiced like smooth flowing lines. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, just what you mean.
Like now I know I can, if I'm coming in for like someone's back, right? Like I know how to make a really long, smooth line, and that's where their back arches out, and then their hips, and their glutes, and the hamstring.
Uh-huh.
But it's so much easier now to like step back and make these big lines and kind of have a better idea for where everything is. So, but it's just practice, practice, practice.
Tell me about it. All right.
But I can get much better at eyeball stuff. Like eyeball and proportions.
Yeah, I know just what you mean. Oof. So you're doing whole figure drawing, right? I'm kind of seeing what you're doing.
Yeah, I like full figure drawing. Like especially when I get commissions. Um, like sometimes people they won't offer, just giving costs for like head sketch,
Uh-huh.
and like I'd rather not get that, and just wait for something some variation I do like that's more expensive, just because I don't know. I feel like so many characters should be experienced like full body with like gesture and all that kind of stuff. And it's not as exciting if it's not a full body.
Are you getting a lot of commissions?
Oh no, I mean buying.
Oh, I got it. I got it. My daughter's actually been getting a few commissions. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It really kind of justifies you as an artist. In fact, Matt commissioned her to draw one of his characters, his Brenda character, and her dad.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so she drew Brenda as a little kid, a little toddler. It was really cute. Yeah, you know, I can't. I can barely see it. It's just the lighting. It's just the lighting. I definitely see the form.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Nice.
Okay, so
Yeah.
getting to a place where you like are happy with your work is also really hard.
Yeah, I definitely hear that. You know, it's one of those things. You know, sometimes it just clicks in, and other times it's like, oh my god, and I just keep banging my head against the wall.
Yep, I hear that, man.
All right.
I think one thing I like to do more often than like I should is like um do like a really rough outline and like don't really pencil in like stuff like super hard, and then just go in like almost kind of like make it up as I go um, with pen.
That's cool. I mean,
You
there's nothing wrong with that.
no, but you just gotta be like you just gotta be super confident.
Yeah, sometimes the ballpoint pen actually is a kind of a freeing thing. You know, it's you can. I mean, you're not so concerned about making mistakes because you kind of assume it'll happen, and then I don't know. It kind of, for me anyway, it allows me to be a little bit more creative, almost. I don't know why, but with pencil, I guess there's always that thing in the mind where you can erase what you made. So
Yeah.
sometimes you're overly cautious and do more erasing than you should.
I have like a usable figure. Now I just gotta figure out her crazy hair. You know what I should do is I should draw her figure in and then just go like super loose with watercolor for her hair.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you've been doing the watercolor before. That's really cool. I never really got into that.
Watercolor makes more sense to me um, than like markers do. Markers I just don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever used like Copics or anything like that, or
Yeah,
yeah?
I basically have like licked equivalent.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff too. Yeah, my daughter's good with the watercolors too, but not so much with the Copics.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why.
This is something that takes a lot of time to really get the hang of.
Yeah, makes sense. So she also has some like weird. Weird like almost like identifying marks on her like costume. So this is like pretty challenging.
What? So is this like a superhero or something?
Yeah, just like
Oh, I'm sorry. You said Dark Phoenix, right? Yeah, yeah.
yeah, whatever Marvel's version of Dark Phoenix.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and the hair is just all over the place too, I think, as the Dark Phoenix.
This kind of comes. But she does have like a weird X.
The Phoenix sign?
Yeah, it's like now it's even more complicated because it goes like right in her armpit. I'll, I'll wing it. I'll figure it out.
Do you have a reference up?
Yeah, but the reference is. I mean, I don't know if that's helping me or hurting me. I don't know. It's fun to mess around with at least.
Absolutely. Let's see.
How's the tech going?
Good. Yeah, I mean, I think you saw the stairs I did today. Just kind of
Yeah.
finished the last run. So I still have to do the railings, and then I'm gonna go put it on hold for a bit. My brother's gonna give me a hand with the decking. I hope later this fall.
Okay, that's cool.
So I'm not gonna get too deep into it. The decking is a pain in the neck, but the stairs, the railings, I can definitely take care of that.
Yeah, looks like you're going pretty strong.
Yeah, and then I have this retaining wall to work on. Probably do that later. We're going on a vacation, a family vacation soon, so we're gonna put that on hold for a bit while I do that.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, you got to get away, you know. Do you have any trips coming up? Any time off?
No, I don't really have anything coming up. That's all right.
Got to get away, you know.
I know. I'll figure it out. I got some new job stuff going on, so that'll keep me busy for a while.
Yeah, I know that. I know that feeling.
It's a good thing.
No, it is. It is. I learned at some point though along the way that if you don't take a break, you're gonna burn out. So make sure you don't burn out. Ah.
I'll be able to afford to take a break. Kind of the trouble.
Yeah, I get it. Ah.
Still looking up like a lot of um, those like almost like art schools online.
Oh, there's a lot of them. Yeah, you said you're thinking about purchasing one of those. Did you pull the trigger on that? Or?
I did the no, I haven't pulled the trigger on anything yet, but um, Peter Hahn just announced for like his fall semester, and and he's discounting some stuff. I just don't know. It's like the middle of the day is when he's doing it. So I'm just waiting to hear about my new job so I can ask him if I can take his class, because the price is like pretty good, like the discount
Uh-huh.
that he's giving. So I don't want to take advantage of it if I can.
What kind of discount we're talking about? What kind of discount are we talking about?
I want to say it was originally like $600 and now it's $400 or something.
Oh, still a lot.
A pretty legit discount.
Yeah, that's great. It's still pricey though, man. Worth it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's Peter Hahn. Like, um, he's pretty, I mean, well known. He taught at one of the big illustration schools, and I believe he still does in California.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like you have to get into that school in order to take a class from him. So the fact that you can just take these classes is for way less than a semester's worth of school is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. I mean, and you're never going to get an opportunity to take a class. I mean, unless you go out there, right? So.
Yeah, and then, like, that's the other thing, is like God knows how long maybe he'll get to a point where he's working on so much stuff that he won't be able to do this.
Right.
So that's kind of the way I'm looking at it. If I end up doing it.
Right. Yeah, I've done that. I mean, nothing that expensive, but I've made investments and things, and just haven't really taken advantage of them. So I'm a little nervous to do stuff like that.
The thing about these classes is that they're like live.
Okay.
Yeah, like I could also just watch the video, but like part of what you're paying for is the ability to interact with him on a level where it's only X amount of people.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, that's valuable right there.
Yeah, so it's I don't know, it's just I think it's something that would I think I'm ready. Um, so I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see if I end up doing it. What do I do?
Yeah, and you have the time to do it at night.
Oh yeah, I can definitely like, fit it in my schedule. That's for sure.
All right.
So where's Matt off to this week?
I don't know. I didn't ask him what his plans were, but I'll hit him up on Thursday, ask how it went. But presumably something with the family.
Yeah, it's good.
He's been busy too. He needs a break.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's cool. You got that business with Bad Elf.
Yeah, I didn't even hear about what that was all about.
Well, they had contracted him to do some graphic work. This was, if you remember his old place, right next door was the place, the Bad Elf company. They make GPS equipment for, it's kind of high end equipment for construction, etc. And he made a few things for them, but then they I guess they went all in and pretty much hired him on staff, which is really great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good for him.
Yeah, and I guess they just ask him to do random things too. Hey, could you make our character doing this crazy thing? And he's like, oh yeah, of course.
Well, that's lucky for him then, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely steady work, and in these times, it's anything like that is great.
yeah, anything with consistency these days is, you can't shake your head at anything.
Nope. So that's been keeping him busy.
Well, that's good.
And my daughter and I also are doing his signed up for the D&D sessions that they're doing every other Tuesday,
Nice.
and that's at the new place too. So that's fun.
That's great. Are those fun?
Well, we just had our first one last week, last Tuesday, and it was good. There were a lot of new kids. I say kid, everyone's a kid to me, but there were a lot of new people who had never done it before. So there was, a bit of a learning curve. We all built characters, and we had just enough time to get into a little skirmish. But there's so many people that they actually had several DMs, and they broke it up pretty effectively.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so that was fun. But we'll see how it goes. I think it'll be fun.
Matt knows all the ins and outs of work, and that's
Yeah, and he was more of a host than anything else. But you know what? What's really cool about it though is just kind of the sense of getting back to normal. You know.
well. Let's hope she can keep going in that direction.
Yeah, I know.
Looking not too great.
Not happy with it.
What's
Not
that?
happy.
No, like the world.
Okay. I know. Just when I think we're getting back, to much more normal scenario, we take a turn. Like they pushed off the, opening things more in Connecticut, and I look at California, they're closing things down even more.
Yeah, they're closing it back down.
I remember when they said, just 15 days to slow the spread. How long ago was that? I don't even remember. It's all a blur now.
Months.
Yeah. Yeah, I admit I'm pretty fed up with this.
I'm about done with all of it too.
So how did your virtual classes work out?
It worked out pretty well, man. Not doing them anymore. They decided to close up the gym,
Yeah.
which is fine. I'm still working for. I'm going to be working for the owner's husband, doing some really cool stuff. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be doing some work with actually video cards for computers.
Video cards. What's that about?
He likes a lot of buying and selling. So those are the couple companies that he has revolve around the buying and selling of video cards.
Huh.
So that's what I'm going to be doing full time, starting pretty soon. And then I want to get this small publication thing off the ground too.
Yeah, so that's intriguing. Can you share any details, or still pretty early? Or
Yeah, I mean it's honestly the only thing holding me back is like the financial side of things.
yeah,
Right now at least. So what we're going to be doing is there are a couple other organizations similar to the one that I want to start, but basically just kind of like a small time So, what I'll be doing is I'll be working with a couple artists to help them release our books.
I got it. Uh huh. So what would you do for them?
So I would be the one helping them put together and market it and actually pay for it to get it printed, and then it would be a cut between the two of us.
Uh huh.
Um, so yeah, it's exciting, man. Really exciting.
I don't know the first thing about publishing, so where did you learn how to do that?
I mean, a lot of artists out there they do kind of their own small time publishing
Or they do
already.
like on Amazon and stuff like that?
Well, they just honestly they pay out of pocket for their books to get printed,
Uh,
and then they sell them. And it's just a matter of knowing the right artists, the companies that actually print books. You kind of need to know like the popularity of the artist to know whether or not anything you do with them is going to work. So like kind of their presence on social media is a big part of it.
uh huh.
Um, like you need to have, it only makes sense. Like you need to have like a certain amount of followers and um, proof that your stuff has sold in the past, and um, just stuff like that.
Man, that's really interesting. Is it? If we're still talking about physical material, or are we talking about digital as well?
No, just at least for right now, all physical stuff. I mean, obviously you could do like the PDF downloads, but I don't think I want to do that.
Well, yeah, but there's also like on-demand printing too through Amazon. I don't know how if that's worth anything.
It probably wouldn't be unless I was just an artist doing it. But I know what you're talking about, and a lot of those companies, I think I know what you're talking about. Sorry, I don't want to assume. I think I know what you're talking about, and a lot of those companies will take such a big cut that it's almost not worth it for the artist.
Yeah.
Like most, like their cut is so big that like the artist is making like such a little amount at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah, that's frustrating. But this sounds like a really neat opportunity, though.
Yeah, and like I'm linked up with a few artists that are just, I think they're very, very talented, and one of, in a lot of cases, some of the only things holding them back is um, either they don't have the capital, which isn't that much, but it's just something that a lot of artists, I believe a lot of artists they don't realize how much they could potentially make, and it does require a certain amount of organization and like business sense, but
Yeah.
it's not it's not undoable. So the way I'm looking at it is, if I can come in and basically just tell the artist, look, you just do what you enjoy doing. Let me worry about the rest of it, and we'll split whatever's made.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, as long as it was reasonable, a lot of people would jump all over that.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like almost it's in part almost having like an art agent in some ways.
Well, best of luck. That's really cool. And you've done this before, right?
Nope.
You're just diving right in.
Like,
Awesome.
I mean, like the financial risk to me is pretty low. It's basically the risk to me is basically whatever the printing costs, and then from there it's like if I get 200 made and I'm planning on 200 being sold in the my only real loss. Like,
Sure.
like I don't have to rent a building and um, you know, get set up with like IRS at least right away, and
Uh huh.
you know, like, I can easily do it like very very simply.
Well, that's good. I mean, low upfront investment is key. Uh,
And so, yeah, I mean, yeah. The other thing is if I can make it work, um, you know, like I'm gonna do. I have a couple little like little tester ideas, and like if I even have like a small remote amount of success with these, then like I'm gonna really invest more into it.
yeah, perfect.
Because I feel like it can easily be a side project that um, I enjoy doing and make money from.
Yeah, and just to get into into the industry. I mean, into making money off illustrations, and that's. I mean, you want to be doing that anyway. So this is a great way to kick in the door a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's a good segue. Look at that. Not too bad.
Yeah, really nice. I like the perspective too. It's kind of coming down a little from the top a bit too. I,
Yeah, coming down.
very cool.
It's a lot of it's very easy for a little shading to make your art look a lot fancier than it is.
Yeah. uh, See, I'm about to jump into something I've never done before, which is coloring, and I don't know how it's gonna go.
No, just gotta tailor it a bunch of times. That's all.
Yep. But I got the line art down for the most part.
Oh, nice. Yeah, visual coloring. Nothing about that.
Yeah, yeah. Nor do I. I've read up on it a lot, but yeah, it's
I've seen a lot of cool YouTube videos that are like, like 10 things you should know in Procreate as you're starting.
yeah, yeah. I've watched every one of those. Yes.
I don't know how to do
Yeah, well, it's a bit of an exaggeration, but I've done a lot of research on it. One thing I'd love to do is create a video. Actually, not a create a video, but I want to teach Procreate at a in a classroom environment. So I want to really dive in and learn quite a bit. It, Everything from sketching all the way up to finished coloring. When things get back to normal a bit and folks are comfortable coming into a classroom environment, I've got a few topics that I could teach.
That'd be cool, man.
Yeah, I really want to start this teaching thing. I think I'd really enjoy it. Yep. My plan was to be doing that already, but well, things don't always work out.
There'll be time for it.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm kind of taking this summer off, and I haven't done that in my entire professional career. So I figure, why the heck not?
I think you earned it.
I've earned it. Yes. Oh, look at that! Right at the top, I got my wife saying, "What's for dinner?" Good question. I think we're gonna have to cut this short soon. But this has been cool. I do feel like I miss this, and I definitely miss you getting into the jam with everybody. I don't know. I hope your schedule changes a bit so you can come on down at Mass.
Yeah, I'll definitely let you know how that goes.
Yeah.
I'll keep you up to date.
Awesome. Yeah, it's been kind of weird without the usual crew over there. Although I did see Josue.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he came to the last jam, so that was fun.
cool.
He's doing okay. He's doing okay. We didn't spend a lot of time talking about what he's doing professionally, but it was good just to catch up a bit. Well, I think I'm going to leave it here for the inking, and move on to coloring now. But I'm really happy with how this came out. This is for a first thing and one of the early things I've done in Procreate. This turned out pretty good.
Yeah, man. I'm interested to see what you do with like color and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I am too. I honestly am not sure what I'm doing, but that's okay. That's just part of the process.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah, yes, I will. All right, I think we're gonna leave it here, Jay. But let's do this again. This was fun. Good catching up with you.
You got it.
All right, man. Take care. All right, bye. Alrighty, and we'll leave it there. So we have. This is what we got so far with the character. It was great to connect with Jay again. It's been too long. So we'll see. We'll see if we can do this again. I know it's been a long time since I did any of these videos, and yeah, I don't know if it's going to be something I keep doing, but I'm really liking how this is coming out. So, and I think it's a great way to present too digitally. You can see what I'm doing a lot better than what I was doing on paper. So, yeah, very cool. So anyway. It was good connecting with you folks, and I hope you enjoyed the conversation. All right, Trapsis signing off.